My eyes burn! My throat burns! Oh no, I missed! No! Yes! No! God dang it! Hey everyone, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Quick little note here, we're not going to redo that other event because while I was getting the thumbnail for the last Horizon 5 video, I ended up beating that race anyway. So don't have to, so we can just do completely new content, which is quite nice. Although maybe I would have tried with a different car just to shake things up. So now we got to figure out how many road racing or new road racing events I still have. Because I'm pretty sure I have one or maybe two. I know there's this one. And then I think there's one over here somewhere. Yeah. So at the moment, we only have two left, other than this one seasonal thing. So, oh, wait a minute. And then we have another seasonal. We might do that just because. Yeah. So we only have two more road racing events left. I'm not going to drive to that one. We're just going to fast travel and call it good. I'm kind of curious where... So this is sort of in the Bayou section of the Horizon 5 map. Other than the fact that we're on a bridge. So I'm curious if we're going to be racing through the Bayou again. Or if this is going to take us somewhere else. Oh, we have an event. Oh, okay. That's interesting. We'll have to try that, actually. That seemed like a bridge over puddled water. Ooh! We will definitely have to try that. I damn near swallowed my tongue. But anyway, we're going to have to try that one time. That looks... The layout looks relatively interesting. The area, not so much, but the layout is definitely of interest. Ooh! But we just came from an A-class race, so I think... Have we done C-class yet? I don't think we have. Let's take the Celica GT4. Another car that I'm pretty sure I haven't driven. Ever. Alrighty, this is a... Why is it so atmospheric here? Like, the amount of aura farming... The amount of aura farming in that pause screen is crazy. Alright, let's start. Okay, we have another version of the Celica. I didn't know that! Oh, no, that's a comparison. We have to do it some. Alright, let's see how we have a boost gauge. Okay, cool. I just wanted to know, and if it worked. Forza's usually pretty decent about that, but you know how Forza is. Sometimes there's one or two things in the gauge cluster that don't work, or weren't captured, etc. Hell, and it's not even like they never capture the boost gauge, because usually they always capture the boost gauge, but again, there's glitches here and there, so... Just curious. Nice that I've got some top speed versus all the other cars. Come on, we're kind of running out of puff here in fourth. And this is a 90s car, so it has a fifth gear. Oh, but it's a 90s car, so probably no sixth. No sixth, alright, so fifth is sixth gear. Got it. So running out of puff in fourth. Makes sense. That's how it should be. Brake very late. Trying to go up the inside of the Cosworth. Got it. Nice little four-wheel drift. That was sweet. I was hoping I was going to get grip again before we smacked into the rear of the Cosworth, because that just gave Cosworth more speed than I wanted it to have. Is this like a... It's supposed to be a road racing series, so we shouldn't hit gravel or anything other than tarmac here soon. Yeah, we're going to have to brake here, and then brake here, and then control side. First, get out of the corner relatively quickly. The Pulsar got past me. I don't like this. The GTIR. Come on. Where we go? We're going to go on the inside. Brake. Hold it. I'm going to do third. Now second. There we go. Just scrubbed off the speed. Tons of understeer. Just a mile of it. Probably my fault for overdriving the car there. We are up to fourth. I can see the leaders in front of me. This is not bad. I can see podium second, and that I didn't like. Why you got to throw? I don't know what that was, but why did you have to throw it at? Brake. I say brake, more like downshift. We were on the brakes for a little while. I wonder who is leading. And by who, I really mean what is leading. I wonder what is leading here. Is it another one of my car, or is it all of this car's adversaries? I really shouldn't have done that. I maybe could have just let off the gas a little bit and hold it. The good thing is that it's a long sprint, so I've got a little bit of time here to make my way up to the front of the pack. Or make my way to the back of the pack and then try to pass them first, but... honestly, this car really isn't that fast. I'm actually kind of I'm getting a little irritated because I'm like, you know, pick up, gain speed. It's just running out of puff. It must have about 300 horsepower. I have a feel like it wouldn't be faster from a start if it was front-wheel drive, but it would definitely be faster now in this phase of the race if it was front-wheel drive, because it wouldn't have A, the extra drivetrain loss, and then B, oh, we're gonna stay out. I need to hold the line, and then B, it wouldn't have that. Well, not B, but yeah, it wouldn't have that extra drivetrain loss. So I'd have a little more power. All right, doing pretty good. We passed the Pulsar, sorry. Why would you do that? I needed to know what my RPM was to shift. We love it. We stand it. But we got first. We've actually, this might be the first time I've actually won on camera. Or at least only the second time. Sweet! 3-minute race. Bad. Wow. We only beat the car behind by a couple tenths. I think it's a Nissan 322 GTR. Wrong car, but still. Alrighty, not a bad win. Not a bad win at all. 13,000 as well. Sweet. Next event, other side of the map. So that actually wasn't the swamp. That was through the desert, which was pretty cool. This one will take us into the high country. Alright. You know, I've just seen that this Celica's C-Class. That's why I felt slow. I thought it was a B-Class car and was slow for a B-Class car. No. We were in C-Class. That explains a lot. Ooh. I really kind of... Ooh. We haven't done an S-Class race yet. And this is probably going to be that... But I'd really rather do that when I can hear the cars. Because at that speed, you need to be able to hear what's going on. I kind of want to... Oh, these are both... Yeah, they're both C-Class. Let's go for B-Class. Let's go for the Subaru. We're not really going off-roading or anything, so we don't really need the all-wheel drive. It's only going to help on the launch and out of certain slow corners, but like I said, we haven't done B-Class in a little minute, so let's go for this class and hope that the Subaru leaves a slightly better impression than the Toyota. Alrighty, Vista Del Mar Sprint. Let's see if we can beat some Mitsubishi in this race. Or it's all okay. It's almost all Subaru, other than that Evo 10 in the back. Wow! We got a really good launch. That was okay. I like that. I like B class. That's something that's just a little bit frustrating with Forza games to me. Is that B class? No, not B class. C class is just a little bit too slow. Or it feels too slow. B class is when things get they're slow enough for the racing to be interesting and for it not to be overdone, but fast enough that the racing doesn't feel that there is no brakes in this car. Got it. But fast enough for the racing for it to actually be enjoyable. And here's the thing, a C-Class race should be enjoyable. The problem is that the way Forza does its maps is kind of geared towards like A-Class and up. Definitely S-Class wise, so the races are rather straight, they're not very bumpy. And so it makes the racing far too easy in the C-Class cars, therefore boring. So if you had a tighter track, really tighter, more technical roads than what we even got in this game, C-Class racing would be more interesting. But oh god, like on one hand, I'm glad that they have C-Class cars because we should have some relatively non-performance variants of certain cars, and then with the upgrade system, you can obviously just take those cars to B-Class. But at the same time, I really feel like you shouldn't have to modify a car in Forza for it to be fun to drive, for it to feel fast enough to not be boring. In motorsport, you can get okay, I slowed down too much apparently. In motorsport, you can get away with C-Class racing because you have real tracks that aren't totally straight line. In Horizon, not so much, because these maps are creative liberty, or are maps of real places, but with lots of creative liberties taken, i.e., the roads are a lot straighter and less technical than they should be. So it almost feels like in the Forza titles, the slowest class should really just move so they don't need a break. The slowest class should just be B class and leave it at that, but that's just my unpopular opinion. Like, either make the roads, or certain roads anyway, more technical and have them take up a greater portion of the map. Or, I suppose, just always upgrade a car to B class and have nothing slower than B class racing. Like, even right now, like, a proper tight circuit in this car would be amazing, especially in the city. But at this phase in the sprint, everything is way too straight line focused. So, A class for the sprints is probably... No, you don't. What is going on with the texture on that? Do you see the windshield on that Subaru? What is going on? Anyway, yeah. B class, really it's like A class is as slow as you want to go whilst keeping things fun. B class, no B class for the sprints, B class for the circuits, and then A class for the sprints. Is pretty much how it goes. Again, a real shame because there's a lot of fantastic B class cars. Alright, so we got third for that one. Not as high as I want it to be, but again, can't hear anything, so. I would claim rustiness. There might be a little bit of that, but it's mostly that I just can't hear the car. So, third place though, not bad. On to the next event. Alrighty, so we are on to the next and final, well, third and final event. We have the 2015 Audi S1. We actually had a proper rally car to choose from, but almost every car that I had to choose from is white, and I don't want to have that much white in my videos. What's the thumbnail gonna look like? Boring? No. So, we're back to B class again. Wow, I did not know that generation of Fiesta ST was in B class. But yeah, so we're actually doing a rally event because we've done all of the new road racing titles, so it's just off-road events now. That Fiesta's gonna struggle for this front-wheel drive, so is that Civic Type R, unless... You know, I could have sworn that Type R was in C class, so that potentially means that it has an all-wheel drive swap in it, but my Audi is natively all-wheel drive, so that's going to be a nice little advantage here. Alright, we're going to go up into 5th. Wow, 5th at 100. I mean, I guess that would be the same, actually that is about the same in my car, but still, Lord. Oh, we need to brake. Okay. I thought that was a fast corner. I thought it was going to be like a sweeper. It was not. More of a right angle corner. How much power do we have up the hill? Does that Civic Type R beat me? Oh god, even the Volvo. I think that's the fastback, yeah. I forgot what it's called. The C30 Polestar? Too fast. Ooh, brakes on this are good. But I need to brake in a straight line because I need to brake more in a straight line here to get the most out of them. Yeah. It's the ABS, yeah, the ABS is really aggressive. I'm pretty sure that the ABS should be the same in every car. Because Forza, I don't think, doesn't go that in depth, but he's not making that corner. You just brake right in front of my face. I like it. That allowed me to get the pass. That's good. We're 32% of the way through. This is good. I'm not. This is very annoying. Alright. Hopefully this is a corner I don't have to brake for, but that the AI tabs. Okay. The Civic didn't, and now it does. Now, ooh! Okay, I need to brake earlier than that. I'm trying to brake as soon as the line goes red, but that corner, not so much. Okay. Get to the inside. We kind of did. We got a decent run. Look at the run the Civic got out of that corner compared to the other S1 and me. Actually insane. I call rubber banding. I call BS. We're in 7th with half the race to go. This is not good. Okay, now brake, downshift, try to carry speed. That was a decent corner. That garnered me some time. This is good. There is no top end in this car at all. That's really rather frustrating. Right here, tried it. Okay, good. Caught up a bit here. I'm gonna slip to the inside. I had to figure out how I wanted to say that. Sorry for anyone that hates ASMR. You just got an unintentional ASMR moment. Slip up to the inside. We got a Focus ST, and not Focus. I meant Fiesta. In fact, I meant Fiesta earlier. Oh, that's an earlier Fiesta ST. Very interesting. We're gonna run through the water here. I don't like that. I hope my ride height's a little bit taller than that of the Fiesta. Lose less time. We're gonna brake hard into this left-hander here. Maybe didn't need to brake that hard. Shift up into 4th. Trying to catch the cars in front of me here. We're in 5th. I'd like 3rd. Oh, we're already at 81%. Oh god. Ran a little wide there on the brakes. probably going to lose a lot of time here. That all-wheel drive powertrain costing me a little bit of power, costing me a little bit of top end. Come on, if I just don't brake here. Okay, good. Then up into 5th. Then hard on the brakes here. Yeah, the brakes on this, I feel like this is very Motorsport 7 feeling, where the ABS just prevents the car from braking properly. I definitely am not going to run without ABS, though, unless I can hear when the tires are scrubbing. Wow, we got a 5th place. We're gonna have to start over. Alrighty, round 2 in the S1 with quattro all-wheel drive. Not going to get an amazing launch because, for whatever reason, this car is a dog. Look at that! The Volvo! The Mitsubishi didn't get in this race. Oh, I say Mitsubishi. That's not here in this race. The Fiesta! We have a John Cooper Works Mini that got a better start. Actually insane. Unforgivable. Alright, here we're going to just chuck it up the inside. Go to 2nd gear. Didn't lose too much speed. Very much the online Forza racer's way of taking a corner. I feel icky. I'm going to have to take a shower later. I did not like having to do that. And I just hit the fence and that slowed me down. Great! All that time I made up on that Civic, basically gone. That's fantastic. Right here, going to chuck it up the inside. We're not braking from that phase of the corner. We're braking from this phase. We're sliding. I'm going to chuck it up the inside of the Volvo. Yes! The 4-wheel slide. The 4-wheel slide. Can I catch this Civic and this Fiesta ST? Going up into 4th. I've lost a little bit of puff. We're going to slide up the inside. That S1 is also slow up the hill, but I got a better run. Dive up the inside on the brakes. I'm going to use that other Audi. Oh, God. Okay. The brakes on... This is very weird. Usually German cars have pretty good brakes, but this Audi is shocking. So is the other S1. Like, the initial bite is very good, and then it's like it runs out of force. It runs out of pressure, and it's like the calipers actually slightly let go the longer you hold the brakes for. It's very weird, very annoying. The initial bite lulls you into a sense of confidence that you're gonna pull up for the corner, and then again you lose brake pressure randomly, and then before you know it, you're in the wall. I'm gonna use that Corsa here to help me slow down. I'm surprised we have a Corsa in this race. Another Mini Cooper John Cooper Works, JCW for sure. Very fast car, very fast front-wheel drive car on the tarmac. Should absolutely be faster than me. Should be lighter than the Audi. And without the parasitic loss that I have to deal with, should retain more of its power. But he didn't get as good of a run off the corner as I did. Hopefully, with the power being roughly the... Okay, you just slowed down for no reason. Nice. I was going to say, with the power being mostly the same, considering I got a better run, I shouldn't lose out on the top end here. Okay, hold it. Well, it's not really trying to get a slide going there. Gonna only dab the brake because it seems like a sweeper. It is a sweeper. Oh, we have a Clio. Okay, it was the Clio leading. Very, very interesting. I believe when Top Gear reviewed it. Okay, I just sent it. And how did I not miss the checkpoint? I'll never understand. When Top Gear reviewed the 14 era ST Fiesta and then that era of the Clio, it was the Clio that was the fastest in a straight. Question is, will that be the same here? I wouldn't suspect it would be on the gravel here. Did I miss that checkpoint? No. Interesting. I would have to wonder, because I don't remember how much power that Clio has. I think it's like 220, 230. Maybe almost 240. So, should be around the same ballpark as this Audi here. If we use this, we'll find out. Oh, okay, I totally missed it. I was too busy looking at the telemetry. So we have about 230 horsepower. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, we have about 230 horsepower, so should be about the same as that Clio. Oh, look, see. Unless they changed how the ABS works in Horizon 5, which I wouldn't think so, considering all development should be going towards Horizon 6 now. Oh, it is actually that. Yes, the Clio is catching me. There's a little bit of slipstream there, but I wouldn't have thought it'd be enough for it to catch like that. But yeah, I would really need to see which is faster in a straight, whether it's that Clio or this Audi. In any case, though, another win. That makes up for, I think we, got 3rd in an earlier round. So that makes up for that. In any case, though, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Forza Horizon 5, Road to 100. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, share, and consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. please make sure to hit the little notification bell and then all notifications. That way you're notified every time I upload. I will see you all next time.